What happens the moment your heart stops beating? For thousands of years, we've filled that question with poetry, religion, and fear. But what does modern science actually say about the final seconds, minutes, and hours after death? The answer is far stranger and more fascinating than any myth. In the first few seconds after the heart stops, your brain, starved of oxygen, unleashes a final electrical storm, a wave of activity that scientists have actually measured in human patients. It's called spreading depolarization, and it's the brain's last desperate attempt to fire every remaining neuron at once. Some researchers believe this could be the biological explanation for the life flashing before your eyes phenomenon, as your brain frantically replays its most vivid memories in one final surge. But that's just the beginning. Within minutes, your cells begin a process called autolysis, a controlled self-destruction, where enzymes start breaking down membranes from the inside out. It sounds violent, but it's simply your body returning its components to the universe. Then, over the next hours and days, the body undergoes predictable changes. Rigor mortis sets in as calcium floods muscle fibers, then fades as tissues break down. And here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. New research from the University of Washington and other institutions have shown that after death, hundreds of genes actually spring to life. Genes involved in inflammation, cancer growth, and even embryonic development. It's as if the body, in its final act, tries to heal itself, or perhaps revert to a more primitive state. Meanwhile, your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that lived peacefully inside you, begin to digest your tissues from the inside out, a process that forensic scientists use to pinpoint time of death with remarkable accuracy. But the most profound discovery came in 2019, when a team of scientists at Yale shocked the world when they restored circulation and some cellular function to pig brains 4 hours after death, using a system called BrainX. The brains didn't regain consciousness, but the experiment shattered the old belief that brain death is irreversible within minutes. It suggests that death is not a single event, but a process, a window of time during which some cellular functions persist. For the living, this has massive implications. It changes how we think about organ donation, about the boundaries of resuscitation, and even about the nature of consciousness. Scientists are now studying near-death experiences with a new lens, asking whether those moments of reported clarity, light, and peace might be the last gasps of a brain trying to make sense of its own shutdown. So, when you ask what happens after death according to science, the answer is not a single sentence. It's a cascade of biological events that reveal just how intricately we are wired to stay alive, even at the very end. And in understanding that cascade, we don't just learn about death, we learn about the fragile, resilient, and awe-inspiring machinery that keeps us alive every single day. That is the science of you, even in your final moments, a story written not in mystery, but in biology.